Welcome to your weekly reading. This is Kristen with Sacred Soul Ascension. And this is your weekly reading and also the reading for the new moon, because the new moon was just last night and hasn't even been 24 hours since the new moon was exact. So we're still in that stage where the moon is dark and it's a wonderful time for setting seeds, and some were saying that this is the first new moon of the year because the new moon in the tropical zodiac or the western zodiac was in Aries. So our first card in Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, yes? So our first card is Divine Union, Forgiveness, Brain Coherence, Devotion, Transformation, and Intuition. Divine Union, Forgiveness, Brain Coherence, Devotion, Transformation, and Intuition. I love the center of that geometry. So beautiful. All right, let's pick our first oracle card for our reading. What does the collective need to know? There are blooming trees all around me. I don't think there's any actually in this video unless it's picking up that red bed in the corner over here. But in front of me this way, oh my gosh, the trees are purple and pink and white, and it's just majestic. I am going to be interviewed on Wednesday by my dear sister friend, Lindsay Meyer, and she has Find Your Fearless Coaching, and she will be interviewing me. She's got this series every month. She interviews someone, a woman who has started her own business and has found her fearless and the pursuit of her dreams. So we'll be interviewing. So if you want to check out that interview, Find Your Fearless is the Facebook group. You can go there and ask to join the group and see the video. And I'll repost it on my Facebook too. Okay, let's get our first card. We're 3 minutes in and I'm just rambling. And no card wants to come out. Does there like not want to be a reading today? What's going on? Do we just want to listen to the birds around us? How are you all doing? How's your immune system? Are you all still taking your vitamin C and vitamin D and zinc? I hope so. I hope everybody's staying strong and getting plenty of rest. And okay, wow. Okay, the card of forgiveness. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Wow, so this is a card of humility, a card of, kind of dropping to the knees and coming into humility with your story and with the earth, and understanding the human fallibility, and really recognizing, that you're asking, you're wanting forgiveness for what? For being a human and having impact upon this earth and taking its resources. I mean, at the very essence, really asking for that sense of forgiveness for any of the karma that you've created along the path, along the way, that has been detrimental or hurtful to people, places, and things, right? Any time you've taken advantage of something without that heart of gratitude, without that heart of love. And of course, there is, wow, that's a very powerful, powerful card. It reminds me of the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It's a very specific card. It's a very powerful 3 words. I am sorry. Uprooting your own beliefs about needing to be right, and just asking for forgiveness from life. And then we have lost lands, soul memories. You've done this before. Soul memories and gifts. So there's something in this prayer of I am sorry and asking for forgiveness from life itself here on this earth. Perhaps in a relationship where you overstepped boundaries, or you stepped on toes, or you hurt somebody perhaps in some way. Having the humility to apologize, for your piece in the story and the drama that went down. It's never all one-sided. It's always, there's always, 2, 3, 4, however many people are involved. Everybody plays their part, right? We have a beautiful dog that's passing by, and Sedona just has to... Sedona! That's a nice dog. Her tail's wagging. She's like in the bushes, in the flowers. Okay. She just has to make her presence known. All right, this card reading, I've only pulled 2 cards and we're already at 7 minutes. Hopefully you're just enjoying the view of the blue skies and the green leaves bursting forth from the trees. I'm in a very slow mode. The cards feel like putty. They feel like Play-Doh. To give you a sense of the mood I'm in. They feel like squishy. It's a very strange mood I'm in right now. What kind of mood are you all in? What's going on? This new moon. I'm like, where's that Aries zest? I'm kind of like, whoa. Okay, wow, 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so this is a very specific reading. There is some sort of anxiety. There's some sort of turmoil going on with some people who are needing to hear this this message. The I'm sorry. There is some sort of guilt-ridden consciousness that is really wanting some deep healing. That 9 of Swords into the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is feeling like, wow, what decision did I make? How did I get here? Okay, here I am. This is what I'm doing, but where am I? What's going on? Who are these people around me? What's this? How do I engage? Where's my voice? What's my truth? There's a lot of confusion in these cards, and there's this real call from the universe. Wow, and then we have the Oppression card. A real call from the universe to stay humble, be humble, get on your knees and pray, and be stripped to the bone. Get raw with yourself. Okay, and then the Akashic Records. Wow, the Magician on the bottom. Okay, there is definitely something big that's being transmuted right now. Everybody's got different stories with this. But you might be in the middle of some sort of memory, some sort of soul memory that has come through that you're like, whoa, I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it this way. Oh, now I see why that person, saw it that way, because but I was so stuck in my thoughts about the way that I was doing it and my truth and my belief about it, that I couldn't see, that they had some accuracy in the way and what they were saying, but you were so defensive in that time and place to protect yourself. Of course. And now, 20 years later, you see their point of view, or whatever the story is that's unfolding. It's all unfolding the way it's meant to unfold. It's all happening exactly as it was designed to be done, for you to have this awakening, for you to lay to rest that old story and to step into the new, and to really write your story from a place of experience and wisdom and self-cultivation through those trials, and deeply connecting with the heart and spirit of your soul and in this life, and to resource and connect to your gifts from the past lives, but sometimes we can't do that without going there and going into that dark night of the soul. This is kind of like dark night of the soul energy a bit, where you're having some sort of whoa, I thought I was right my whole life about the way, and in a sense you were, but you could only be correct from the amount of information that you have up to that point, and then you get more information and you start to see your perspective just widens and widens and widens and widens until you completely get yourself out of all those boxes, right? And there's so many boxes of belief systems, it's infinite how many beliefs and conditionings are implanted in us. And this set of 3 cards, a 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, and this veiled, Maya, this oppression card, it's just showing me that you were trapped by your own illusions, and that's okay. That's okay. This is life, and life is meant for us to grow and to learn, and to, also have the humility to admit that, we've been wrong, okay? If you can't do that, if you never admitted, to yourself, oh, I'm so sorry, I was way off there, that's an important thing to be able to do, to, really allow the ego to, it's a part of the process of the dissolution of the ego. Allow that ego to dissolve, but don't self-deprecate, in that I'm sorry, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for your imperfection. My goodness. There's so much that, was incredible about the time and place and the person that you were and the person that you are and the person that you've been. You're just seeing, perhaps, in this reading that there is an old version of you to let go. This is Chiron and Aries. This is some of the deepest personal self-healing for the next 5 or so years that, Moon may ever go through. Aries is all about the ego. Chiron is the wounded healer. And we're in this process, get down on your knees, strip yourself to the bone, ask for forgiveness from Spirit. Spirit doesn't need forgiveness, you don't, it's not, it's more you forgiving yourself is what needs to happen. Okay, your voice is understood and heard. Your voice is heard and understood. These are the cards by Dreams for Society, dreamsforsociety.com. Your name is a note in the symphony of music. I love that. Your voice is heard and understood. And maybe that's all you wanted, all this time, is to, be understood, to be heard, that like your perspective is valued and respected and appreciated. This is a very important thing, and maybe you've never gotten that, and even from yourself. Self-validate, self-appreciate, self-approve. Give yourself that stamp of approval that, you are showing up and doing your best day in and day out, and our best looks different every day, okay? But that you're showing up, you're giving your heart and your soul to this life, and that is a great gift you're sharing with this world just by showing up and being you. It's beautiful. And your name is a note in a symphony of music. That also is beautiful. Your name is a note in a symphony of music. Wow. What if we all just said our names out loud right now? Do it. 1, 2, 3. Kristen. We just created a little symphony there by saying all of our names. Beautiful cards. And that's the peace, That's the peace. Say your name and be exalted by life. Write a new story. Write a story where, you do love yourself, truly, deeply, and you do love this life, and you do appreciate every day waking up with your breath, and every night for a job well done, a job well done in the day in the life on planet Earth, in this body, with this consciousness, with your name. It's a gift. It's a beautiful gift that you're giving to life by showing up every day and being you. Just pace yourself. Pace yourself. Drop all this stress. Drop the layers of the ego. If you are in a tumultuous, things are being uprooted and there's debris stirring all about, just breathe and know that it's gonna pass, and that you're just releasing. You're releasing a part of you that is ready to be let go, so that this new vibration, energy, and frequency can up-level, and that you can experience life, in a way that is even deeper and more vivid and more present than ever before. Okay, wow, that was quite a reading. This is a big new moon, so we're definitely going to do a pretty lengthy midweek reading this week, because this was pretty intense and I want to see how the energies are picking up. So go over to my YouTube channel, K-Star Healing, and we will do a midweek reading. That'll be posted by Wednesday night. Okay, so hang in there, stay with the breath. I started a 21-day meditation program. If at any time you want to start that, it's not, time specific. You can start at any time you want. Leave me a message, send me an email, because that will assist you in removing some of these obstacles, and it'll be a supportive container for you to connect in with yourself in a deep way. Okay, so much love to you, and I will see you for the midweek reading.